Welcome back, everyone. Today we're gonna talk about Genesis 5, verse 20. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. The first phrase we have all the days of Jared, the measure of descent. Jared, from the word Yared, means descent. His life symbolizes the era when holiness was dragged downward and humanity fell into deeper corruption. According to the Zohar, in his days, the Watchers, angelic beings, descended from heaven, which later will be mentioned in Genesis 6, verse 2, from the book of Enoch, introducing forbidden knowledge and accelerating human sin. Thus, his very lifespan encodes the story of heavenly descent mirrored in earthly decline. The Midrash states plainly that Jared's generation marked a turning point. Mankind slipped into gross idolatry and moral collapse. Yet God allowed his days to stretch nearly a full millennium, showing his long-suffering patience. Jared's name thus becomes a prophetic marker of humanity's fall. The next phrase we have 962 years, symbolic numbering. 962 equals 26 times 37. The number 26 is the gematria of the divine name, while 37 is the gematria of Hevel, or in English, Abel. The Zohar teaches that Jared's years represent the tragic paradox. God's name remained hidden in creation, but Abel's light was still concealed, waiting to re-emerge. Jared's life thus symbolizes the hidden preservation of divine sparks even as the world declined. The Midrash sees the number as a sign of gradual diminishment. Jared lived less than Adam, 930, Seth, 912, Enos, 905, and Kenan, 910, but longer than Mahalalel, 895. His number reflects the downward trajectory of spiritual vitality, lifespans slowly shortening as sin spread. The last phrase from the verse we have, and he died. The end of the era of descent. The Zohar points out the contrast. Jared dies, but his Enoch does not die in the ordinary sense. This juxtaposition teaches that while Jared's life epitomized descent, Enoch's life epitomized ascent, rising directly to God. Jared's death thus closes the age of decline and sets the stage for the emergence of mystical ascent through Enoch. The Midrash emphasizes the equality of death. No matter how long, even those close to 1,000 years return to dust. Jared's death confirmed the decree of Genesis 3 verse 19, yet his legacy prepared the way for Enoch, the righteous exception. The Kabbalistic symbol behind the verse, descent as prelude to ascent. Jared, which means descent, his name marks the falling of both angels and men. 962 equals to the divine name and Abel, hidden divine presence, preserving sparks of holiness. His death is equivalent to the end of descent. Through Enoch, the balance shifts from fall to elevation. In Kabbalah, Jared teaches that sometimes the descent is necessary to create the condition for a greater ascent. His generation prepared the contrast that would make Enoch's walking with God so luminous. The lesson from the verse: Jared embodies the saint. His long years stretch in decline, yet within them the hidden light of God and Abel endured. His death closed an era of corruption, setting the stage for Enoch, the man who would rise where others fell. That's it for today. Thank you very much for your donation. Be blessed, everyone, and I will see you on the next episode.